comes across different storms in life, and my question is, how do you handle yourself? How do you take yourself? How do you solve yourself or your matters when you find yourself in a storm? Here, I mean, these are life challenges surrounding us or any difficult situation that you come across in your life. Stay tuned, for I'm going to share with you ways on how to stay calm while in storm. To start with, as you can see in my channel, now if you look in my various videos, you see that they look different, and this one now look different. This is because I've just upgraded my channel, because I wanted a place that I can have enough space, and because previous I've been using the phone, this one, the selfie stick, just to put my phone and start to record, whereby I've been getting challenges setting the location because I wanted to have space. And you can see now I feel comfortable. And now let's go to our topic of this video. First of all, when you find yourself in a storm, these are life challenges. We find that we have some storms that comes in our life which are very strong, that someone even can fail to handle. But how can you stay calm when you find yourself in a storm? First of all, maintain your routine. What do I mean by maintain your routine? You find that some people, when they find themselves in a storm, these are difficulties in life, these are challenges. When they encounter these challenges in life, they try to escape, they try to go on the other path. Remember, when you go on the other path, you are like starting afresh. But how can you encounter this storm? To stay in a storm, when you want to stay in a storm, you have to maintain your routine. What do I mean by maintain your routine? Try to check where the storm is coming from and try to solve it. And when you may try to maintain your routine and try to solve the storm in a calm way, this is when you find yourself, you are now able to deal with the situation, deal with the life situation. Because here you're not able to identify the challenge, the source of the challenge. What causes the challenge? What is causing the difficulties in your life? And when you sit down and find out the source or find out what is bringing you to the challenge and be able to solve it, that's a way that of dealing with the storm. Ways of making yourself calm in a storm instead of escaping, running away. Running away is not a solution. Taking another route is not a solution. Giving up is not a solution. Fighting in the storm is not a solution. The solution is calming yourself down, finding out what is the source, what are these weeds trying to come on your path, and maintain your route. When you maintain your route and clean it, that's when you find yourself, you are now able to find yourself being calm in a storm. And this is challenges. Here, I mean, you are now able to deal or solve your challenges. Sometimes chaos arises, maybe at work, maybe with your friends. And what's the best way of staying calm in this chaos? The best way is maintain your routine. Be yourself. Don't pretend to be somebody's of which you are not going to manage at end. When you be yourself, when you maintain yourself, who you are, is when you're able now to solve, to come out as a real you, as who you are. And that is one way of staying calm. Yes, you're not going to fight in the chaos. You're not going to fight in the storm, bring chaos, but you're going to stay on your routine, maintain your routine, your path, your successful path. maintain. When you maintain this successful path is when you find that you're now able to overcome this storm, to calm down the storm, and you find yourself in a situation that you have win your race. The second way is that take a breath. What do I mean by take a breath? Sometimes you find that you find yourself in chaos, you find yourself in a storm, and for you to manage it, you have to take a breath. Here, I mean that you don't have to come to a conclusion, you don't have to come to arguments, you don't have to come up in a way that you are so fast. No. The best way to stay calm in a storm, or when you encounter or when you find yourself in a storm, the best way to stay calm is to take a breath. When you take a breath, this will help you, this will give you this energy. Will you bring your mind back? Will give you enough energy to tackle it in a better way. But when you just go ahead without having a breath, you find that you're not able to calm a storm. You can't calm a storm while you are losing much energy. You have to calm yourself down by having a breath. This will enable you, give you more ideas, best ideas on how to tackle the storm. And this is one way of the best that will help you calm down the storm in a better way. And this is a reason or one of the ways that will help you calm a storm when you find yourself in challenges. In challenges, sometimes some challenges are so hard to handle. I can say we use the word challenges instead of difficulties. Because when you find yourself in this situation, take a breath. Don't rush. Go through your diaries, find out, what do I want in this place? How am I going to solve it? How am I going to deal with this situation? How am I going to handle this person? How am I going to handle this group? Take a breath to find out. And when you come out with this energy, this is the energy that will help you to calm the storm down. And the third way is that slow down the breath. Here, the second I say take the breath, and the third I say slow down the breath. When you find yourself in challenges, when you find yourself in difficulties, when you find yourself even maybe being betrayed by people, slow down your breath. Slow down the breath by saying, I mean that you're able now to take steps in your life. Taking a step in your life, you're able to know or identify each and every process that you take. But when you take a lift, you find yourself that you reach the point, but you have nothing. You don't know the steps you went through in your life. You went through the challenges. But when you take a step by step, this will help you to know each process. Solving a problem, like solving a problem is somewhere. It needs step by step. And here it means slowing down the breath. And slowing down the breath will help you, you are able to use enough energy. You're not rushing yourself. You're not pressurizing yourself. But you're now able to slow down your breath. Know what the matter is. Because you want to calm down the storm. You want to handle the storm in a calm way. Because if you take or if you rush, you find yourself, if it was a crowd of people, you find that you're messing the people up more, or you're making the people more hungry. But if you take this breath to know each and every step, this will help you calm, handle the storm in a calm way. Because you are now able to bring these people to your level. You are now trying to understand these people, their level first. Because you are now entering their level before your level. And when you go to their level, you are able now to understand them. When you understand people in life, when you understand people, when you come across new people in your life or different people in your life, try to calm down. If you want to know more about the person, calm down. Sometimes they say, pretend to be stupid. And this is a way of knowing a person. And this is a way of slowing down the breath to know more, to identify more, and to come up with more solutions. The third thing is that identify and manage your stress. Sometimes in life, we find sometimes you think a lot, there's something that is pressurizing you. You try to find out what is this that bringing me to stress, but you find that there are so many stuffs in your mind. There are so many, like you're thinking of a lot in your life. But when you identify what is causing you stress, able to manage it, is this way of handling a storm in a calm way. Because here that you find sometimes someone say, I feel like I'm stressed. But if you ask me what is making me stress, I don't know. This is because this person he's not able to handle a storm in a calm way. This person is not like able to identify the stress, because everything has a source, everything has its beginning, everything has its point. And when you identify your point, if you identify the source, the beginning, or what is making you stress, this is able now you're able like to identify the stress and manage it. And it's another way of calming the storm, handling the storm in a calm way. Because you find that when you are in a stress, some people act in different ways, and you find that it's also affecting your mentality. But if you try to calm down, identify the source, the start, this is one way of that you're now able to handle a storm in a calm way. The thing is that call for timeouts. What do I mean by call for timeout? You find that maybe you are with a group of people or friends or a company or anywhere, and you find that there is this maybe chaos or maybe this conflict. It might be even in a family or with your friends. And how are you going to find a way to calm this storm in a calm way? Call for timeout. Give this friendly environment. Try to give this calm and friendly, welcoming environment. And here now you're able to capture, or you're able like to calm these people down. Maybe it's your family, they have some kind of conflicts, and you're asking yourself, how am I going to come out and calm this storm or calm these challenges that is facing our family? Here you have to come out as a good person. For you to make someone happy, you have to start with you. Everything starts with you. They say positive mind. If you want to have positive mind, it's always in you. It always starts with you. If you want to have negative mind, it's always with you. It always starts with you. For you to handle any situation, you have to have this positivity. And when you have this positivity, it will help you give or feed another person the positivity. Let's say when you wake up in the morning, you meet a person and you show sad face. Do you think that person is going to give a smile at you? When you wake up in the morning and give someone a smile, what's the feedback? And this is how we handle ourselves. The way you express to another person, it gives an effect, it gives an outcome. So for you to identify or to calm the storm, even in your personal life, you have to love, care, impress yourself. For you to tackle challenges in your life, you have to love yourself. You have to be proud of yourself for you to encounter or to tackle issues in your life. If you always say that I'm ugly, I'm weak, I can't tackle this does not belong to me, this is not of my level, these are negativity. But if you handle yourself in a way that, yes, I'm strong, I'm going to make it, it doesn't matter my situation, it doesn't matter what I'm going to face, it doesn't matter where I have come from, I'm going to face it, I'm going to win it, I'm going to have it. And this is the positive mind that will help you get it. Whatever you want in life, It's in your hands. You always get it. You can always get it. You only have to work towards it for you to get what you want, because nothing comes on a silver plate. So, time call out. For you to handle this calm in your society, in your company, chaos arising somewhere, maybe argument in a family, you have to call for timeout. You have to come up personally as a good person. Find out, what's this issue that is affecting my family? How am I going to bring this together? How am I going to unite these people in a friendly way? And this is what we call calling for timeout. The other thing is that keep perspective. What is perspective? A point of view. How do you see these challenges in your life? How do you see, look at the perspective angle. What should you can be the impact? Look at it like, how am I going like to deal with this? What is the situation like? What are the characteristics of like? How is the acting of the people, or what is the acting of the person like? When you look at that angle of the person, when you look at this angle of the people, you're not able to come out with a solution, because you see from their characters, you see from what they do, you see from how they act, and you look at this perspective. And keeping this perspective, looking at them at this angle, you're not able to identify the source and the starting. And this will give you an idea. Here you're able to come down and ask yourself, how are these people behaving? What might be the cause? What might be the reason to why the action or the chaos or the conflict or the arguments? What might be the reason for this? When you look at this angle, at this perspective of the people, the perspective of the action, this will give you a way on how to calm the storm. And you'll find that you're able like to deal with the storm in a calm way, instead of taking a way that might lead to more storms. Last but not last, keep one control. What do I mean? Apart from all making these all struggles, remember, keep what you can maintain. Keep what you can control. Here I mean that, let's say it's a relationship, it's no longer working. You can't go beyond that. The other partner doesn't love you, or the other partner is trying to just to have games with you. If you can't control it, then keep it away. It does not belong to you. Don't force yourself in some situation in your life. Don't force yourself in some uh, uh, things in your life. Only keep to your level, wherever you can manage. If it's a challenge that is tackling maybe a chaos somewhere, if the solution, if the people doesn't listen, insisting, if you keep on trying and trying, let's give a chance to someone else to help you. Otherwise, don't persist and force a lot, because it might also cause damage to you. The other thing is that if it's a relationship, don't force yourself to the person. You will end up getting hurt. If there's something that has happened in your family, don't force. Keep yourself to the level. You struggle as much as you can. But if nobody doesn't change, if there's no change, completely no change, for struggling for a long time, finding more ideas, if there's no change, we are humans. We have brains. Sometimes we say, I've washed my hands. And that's one way of that. You've reached a point that you can't control. And you find yourself, let me give myself this limit. Yes, I'm not giving up on it. I'm not giving up. I'm just giving a limit. And that's one way of calming a storm. The last thing is that give yourself a smile. When you want to address people, anybody, remember when you meet a child, this child was angry, this child was crying, just give a child a smile. Try to be good, friendly. You even see the moods. This applies to even people. When you show yourself the smile to people, it gives good impression. It makes people feel, yes, you are concerned. It makes people feel, yes, there is a solution here. But if you show aggressive, if you show rudeness, you might not find the solution. But if you give a smile, even if the people doesn't give a smile back to you, but they will give a second thought. A smile will make someone to have a second thought. And a second thought will also give you time to think on how to deal with this person, try to give him or herself a second thought. Thank you so much for tuning into this channel. If you find anything motivation, anything that has encouraged you, please consider subscribing, liking, and don't fail to watch some of my videos that I've already posted in my channel. Thank you so much.